trends over the past few years have been increasing of the human-bear conflict.
Contact between bears and humans has been increasing. That's according to Florida Fish and Wildlife officials, and that is despite the bear hunt that happened last fall. That was an attempt to stabilize the growing black bear population here in Florida. All right, so if these conflicts are still rising, run-ins are still happening, what needs to be done to reduce the chances of a bear coming onto your property? More in your corners. Carl Fortier talking to wildlife officials to try and get some answers.
Last October's controversial bear hunt was the first such hunt in Florida in over 20 years. Until then, Florida was the only state with an estimated bear population over 600 that didn't have a hunt. But since then, bears are still being spotted on properties throughout the state, including locally in places like Golden Gate Estates.
We've seen a lot of bears getting in the trash cans there.
Amber Crooks with the Conservancy of Southwest Florida says she's not surprised that bear and human contacts are still common here.
And we think that's primarily due to loss of habitat. We've been seeing a lot of habitat being eaten up by development, mining, roads, and oil drilling.
Florida Fish and Wildlife officials say the bear hunt last fall wasn't necessarily designed to reduce conflicts with bears. And even if it were, FWC expected about 80 bears in Southwest Florida would be taken. Instead, hunters in this area only took 22 bears. Crooks recommends following FWC's advice: secure your trash in locked containers and avoid leaving pet food in your yard or you'll lanai. Bears can easily crash right through the screen.
Because if a bear is attracted to their yard due to bird feeders or trash or pet food, that bear could become a habituated nuisance bear.
Last year, 108 bears considered nuisance bears because they were getting in the trash were trapped and euthanized in the state. Carl Fortier, Fox 4, in your corner.
Now, the hunt last fall ended after only 2 days. By then, hunters had already killed 298 bears. The hunt raised about $370,000 for FWC, and officials have said that it's likely the hunt will return this year.